Hi, and welcome to today's discussion. I will be talking about what industries or sectors are the most common for project manager roles. Now, as you, I'll cover it very briefly, not too much detail, but project management, in my opinion, touches all areas in virtually many sectors, but the most common areas is what I will cover. So the first one is information technology, IT, as you all know, is is huge with project management, and loads of people in all areas from software, hardware, data centers, etc., are constantly delivering. There's loads of areas where project managers are involved, from building, especially now with cloud, AI. There's desktop builds. There's rollouts of video management systems, etc. There's a huge area where project managers are involved. So that, and I would say probably the biggest sector for project management, in my opinion, but I'm biased because I am an IT PM by nature. Next area is construction. Again, as you know, there's lots of construction work going on, such as HS2. There's, motorways, highways, buildings, all sorts of things that are happening, and it's, there's so much work happening, so many pieces, element, and again, construction is where there is a need for project management and somebody to oversee a deployment, a delivery of a highway, new building, whatever it may be. But construction's a huge one that has, I would say, a vast majority of project managers in their building, in house building, etc. There are project managers in that. And I think there's cross borders in other areas of technology, such as engineering as well, as part of construction. Another one is healthcare, which I think is a big one. There's a lot happening in the healthcare industry where we've got lots of project managers which are not just incorporate just IT, medical, all sorts of new initiatives, and each type of that project manager requires a different skill set. Another area is engineering, probably more, I would say, a very bespoke skill set. Engineer to be an engineer. Engineering in such as manufacturing, car engineering, etc. Another skill set for somebody who has the right experience, exposure. There is always a requirement because there are project managers who will do the development of the technology that goes into, let's use cars as an example, technology that goes into the dashboard, especially with electric cars now. There's a lot more technology in these cars. There's also the actual building of these cars. How are they put together? How do the wheels fit? How does the motors work? How does the engine work? All those things need to be managed in a way. Aerospace as well, are other sectors, but I think engineering again is huge in needing the requirements for project management. The next one is marketing and advertising. As we know, with social media, there's so much uplift of marketing and advertising. YouTube, billboards, TV adverts, etc. There's huge amounts of advertising and marketing going on constantly every day. Selling you items, making you want to buy things, and again, project managers use that from a digital platforms all the way through, TV adverts, radio adverts, etc. Requires a degree of planning, etc. And that's where project managers come into. Overall, in summary, those are the only areas I think are the top areas for project management. However, there are roles within multiple sectors which I haven't included in this conversation. So in my opinion, there's limitless opportunity. However, it all depends on your skill set. What do you bring to the table? My skill set is IT, so I tend to go with IT. I do now, with the beauty of contracting and going out there, I have got my hands dirty in many areas of technology within IT, not just data centers, all the way through to cloud, etc. So I've done a variety of work. So therefore, I'm more sellable as an individual. So my only advice would be, if you want to succeed as a project manager, what you really need to do is decide the sector you want to go in. And I would always say, learn a little bit about what you are delivering. The more you learn, the more you understand, the easier it is to deliver. I hope that's helpful, and thank you for listening.